trouble for all the channels who have been airing these so-called exclusive interviews of Rahul Gandhi. Now, EC has taken a strong note of it. It has asked, Election Commission has asked all these TV channels not to air this interview of Rahul Gandhi, and the observation has been made by the Election Commission to the media houses on Rahul Gandhi's interview. Remember, in fact, many would call it some sort of interaction, which was wherein the questions were outsourced to some of the vernacular media. In all, 5 questions were asked, and well, some channels managed to pull out an exclusive interview, that's what they choose to call it, of Rahul Gandhi, the Congress president-elect. And now Election Commission has taken a strong note of it. It has asked the TV channels not to air the Rahul Gandhi interview. It has in fact given notice to these media houses who are continuing to beam these interviews, perhaps in violation of some code of conduct as far as elections are considered. The stipulated regulations and rules and conditions that have been laid down by the Election Commission of India. Well, EC has taken a strong note of it. It has made some strong observations. Election Commission has issued notice to some media houses who have been beaming this interview of the Congress president-elect Rahul Gandhi. Remember, yesterday there was a press conference, and today some channels, some media houses rather, have been pulled up by the Election Commission of India for beaming the interview of Rahul Gandhi. Tomorrow, in fact, remember, is an all-important day. The second phase high-octane campaigning came to an end today. Tomorrow, the state will go to polls for the 93 constituencies, the 93 seats that are in fray in the second phase. It's been a totally head-on collision between the Congress and the BJP in the poll-bound state of Gujarat. In fact, Rahul Gandhi versus Narendra Modi, that's how many political pundits actually view it. The most vitriolic, the most high-octane, the most personalized campaign, where we've seen the personalized attacks coming from both sides. And now, after that press conference, which continued for like 30 to 40 minutes yesterday, in which Rahul Gandhi chooses to get up, tries to leave. After that, some of the media houses have been pulled up by the Election Commission of India for beaming this interview of Rahul Gandhi. We're going to get you more details on this, but we believe the EC has taken a strong notice of it. Strong observations have been made because the timings of this interview, tomorrow is the polling day, and today these interviews are being beamed by some of the media houses, which is seen, in fact, as a violation of the code of conduct. In fact, poll code has been violated. Interview aired after campaign deadline ends. Yes. So basically, these are some very, very strong observations made by the ECI, the Election Commission of India, questioning these media houses. How could they, questioning them on the timings? How could this interview be aired when the campaigning had come to an end? And tomorrow, that is on 14th of December, that's tomorrow, the state goes to polls. Rahul Gandhi's interview to some of these media houses has in fact backfired. His first press conference as the president-elect yesterday also backfired in a big way. Many questioning the ability, the political acumen of Rahul Gandhi. And today, when he chooses to actually give interviews to some selected media houses, and EC has pulled up these media houses. EC has issued a notice to these media houses. Election Commission says poll code has been violated by some TV channels. There will be a stern action, maybe perhaps against these channels. Tomorrow, if the state goes to polls, now this is seen as a big violation as far as procedures, norms, rules, codes, conditions stipulated by the constitutional body, the Election Commission of India. And how badly is this going to backfire for the Congress party? That is to be seen. Tomorrow, if it's polls, how can a group of TV channels actually air an interview of the opposition party, key opposition party in the state of Gujarat, that's Congress, and that too of the president-elect? EC takes a strong note. Republic TV, in fact, brings you all these details. This, in fact, not only is going to backfire as far as Congress is considered, but even if this was a campaign aimed at reaping some political dividends, this is going to definitely put, perhaps it has already put, Rahul Gandhi camp in a bit of a spot. Rahul Gandhi camp in a bit of an embarrassment. Now, Election Commission takes a very strong note of it, makes strong observations. Our executive editor Abhishek Kapoor in Gujarat breaking the story big on Republic TV. Abhishek, over to you. More details as far as this EC notice is considered. We are beaming the notice. Please take us through the details and the highlights of it.
Well, Sakal, this is written to all editors of electronic and print media in Gujarat by the Office of the Chief Electoral Officer in the state. And this is concerning second phase of elections, which is on 14th of December, that is tomorrow, for the remaining 93 assembly seats. And it says that as per the People's Representation Act 1951 and certain sections, Section 126 specifically of the Representation Act, any publicity, any advertisement on behalf of a political party or candidates or any other person concerned in connection with election publicity is not allowed or banned within 48 hours of the time that when the polling begins. So essentially, it means that all publicity by any political party or candidate should end by 5 p.m. of December 12 or should have ended by 5 p.m. of December 12. This publicity, by way of elaboration in this notice, includes any election-related publicity which is being done in cinema halls, in TV channels, or any other electronic medium. So essentially, what it bars is any election-related propaganda, publicity, interview within the 48 hours of election of polling. So that's the notice that is there from the election commission.
But Abhishek, again, Rahul Gandhi's PR team or his managers got it wrong. Is it possible that they were totally unaware of these rules and conditions and the norms laid out by the EC? It cannot be possible that they were not really knowing about it.
Well, it seems so, Sakal. Otherwise, it would seem to be a deliberate act of breaking rules if they had known and they have gone ahead with the interviews. Having said that, little more clarity is needed from the Election Commission. This is a generic is given to all editors to resist from giving any advertisement, publicity, propaganda on for any political party, paid advertisements within the 48-hour period. And if the interview also comes in that ambit, the Election Commission perhaps also needs to clarify it a little more, elaborate a bit more on the notice.
All right. Many thanks, Abhishek Kapoor, our executive editor. Breaking that big story, highlights of the EC notice to media houses.